You can't park there, sir. Yeah, you can't park there. So it's been a couple of weeks now since the F1 25 game came out, and now I think it's a great time to check out the best Reddit posts since the launch. Hey guys, help settle an incident, please. Who's at fault? My friend thinks I crashed into him on purpose. Oh, we all know what you've recreated there, sir. No wonder that's the top post. It was probably very topical 18 days ago when that Grand Prix occurred. It's a really great reenactment, I must say. Actually, you know, it's overdone it. That's actually what Verstappen wanted to do in his head, is completely take them both out, but he was a bit more tame, actually, in real life. Carlos Sainz has by far the fastest blink rate on the F1 25 main menu, clocking 47 blinks per minute. That is the kind of hard-hitting journalism you only find on Reddit. My buddy is about 7 years into his playthrough and the impossible has happened. Seven seasons already on F1 25. How? Stroll has moved to Red Bull. Verstappen is no longer driving this season. Lance Stroll has put Verstappen out of a job. I've seen enough. Clearly, yet this is clearly... There's no other explanation for this being 7 seasons into a playthrough. Because what the helly is that? 10 out of 10 authenticity. Piastri leading. Let Norris pass you by lap 11. I mean, if we want authenticity, actually, that McLaren should be DNF'd. Also, by the way, just clock this next one. Monaco in the online open lobby is the... Monaco online open lobby is the worst. I was actually expecting a genuine clip from F1 25. Instead, it's actually the F2 race that we had at Monaco, which was literally like an open lobby. And so many of you, by the way, which I loved, tweeted me as well at the same time. Like, this is just like a survive video. They just did survive. They did the extreme damage challenge. I love that. For some people, that series is so ingrained that whenever you see a pileup crash, you think to tweet me or just think that it's like survive. Just done my first laps of 25, and to be honest, putting F1 24 in the fire, putting it on the fire, it's yeah, I mean, I can't explain the night and day difference of the amount of enjoyment I'm having right now with the game compared to not just at the end of the F1 24 cycle, which was abysmal, even this time last year when I didn't really know much better and I had only done like a season of it so far. Even at that point, it was already in the mud. Excuse me, approached by... Oh, wow, you've been blessed. You have been blessed. Max Verstappen, if he is approaching you, that is a big compliment to the team. I'm sure his attributes, his needs are very, very high when it comes to my team career and the new contract system. So you've got to be doing something, right? I'm seeing $14 million there, you know, 800 R&D, so maybe the team's on the up and up. Lawson still sending it in parfum, mate. The car has... It's Tom Cruised it into the parfum, the podium lineup. It is, well, I think it's spawned probably ahead, or maybe it's done that animation where it drove in, like, pile drive parfum. That's just, you can't park there, sir. You can't park there. Isn't bro like 25? Hey, look, that's what the Red Bull program does to you. That's what the big sister Red Bull team does to you, okay? It just absolutely cooks you up there, and you just need to retire. What kind of Ferrari ass strategy is this? The 5-stop, huh? The 5-stop. 4 sets of softs. 4 laps each. 6 laps on mediums and 7 laps on hards. Incredible. Bahrain. The 5-stop goes crazy. Remind me never to complain again about my team's tire wear and the strategies, the extra stops we have to make, because this is something else. Oh, screenshot from my video here. Klaxon, put the klaxon up. Tall Yuki I didn't actually even notice that, but yeah, all the driver heights are about the same. So you get a very disconcerting tall Yuki Tsunoda among other drivers being a lot taller than they are, or other drivers appearing to be shorter than they are because everyone's matching. Aston is secretly hiding the Sauber paint underneath it. It looks like it. I feel like that's just maybe a bit of a rendering glitch. Or you know what? No, that's not the Sauber. That is Flovis. The Aston has been so in the mud this season that they are actively doing aero Flovis testing in the middle of race weekend sessions, like full race, in the race, in quali. May as well get all the data you can all of the time. I may have slightly underestimated the amount of space I'd be given. It's another online lobby, so yeah, probably. Oh my god! Now that is the definition of Tom Cruising it. And you know what? In a funny way, I feel like this is what Lando was picturing at the Montreal Grand Prix. That is what he saw. Just flip the other way. Can you see? Like this was the vision he was going for. Was just okay, there we go. Wall ride ahead of Oscar. Oh my lord! Don't worry, kids. The cursed Audi livery can't hurt you here. It's not real. The cursed Audi livery is not real. You know what, actually, I say that. It's actually really genius from you. Fair play. Without mods, that is the closest thing you're going to get to an Audi livery made in-game. That's pretty damn clever. That is actually really clever. It's also a little bit cooked when you also look at it too much. How TF did I get a suspension? I mean, first of all, it's one of those classic vertical videos. Filming the monitor, you know it's about to be an absolute heater of a clip. Right, suspension damage, is it? I'll see it when I believe it. Surely not. Surely not. Where is it? Front suspension. Oh my god. He wasn't lying. The suspension just popped off. I mean, it's probably more likely the wheel. You got wheel damage. Your front left tore off. But from what exactly? It's just an invisible bump. So it genuinely just looks like suspension. I mean, that's a brilliant line. That I would know. That's a brilliant line through there. And then, yeah, just an invisible bump and the suspension just completely shears off. Here's another angle and he's paused it right at the right moment. I would honestly be losing my mind if that randomly happened. Can we see the onboard? Because that's obviously, you know, whilst we're driving there, if I'm just driving along and I turn and that just happens, I'm in disbelief that has just occurred. It simply just explodes. I mean, for all intents and purposes, that is a suspension failure. It just shears off. Someone discovering they can play as Brad Pitt. Yes, that is indeed correct. If you play with the Apex GP team as one of the drivers, or, you know, with the My Team car, you can technically play as Brad Pitt, obviously playing Sonny Hayes from F1, the movie, which is a weird timeline to be in. Like, if you said to any of us, there'll be a day where you can play as Brad Pitt in the F1 game, you just would have been like, what on earth are you on about, brother? Unk is 87 rated, by the way. In the story of the movie, I'm pretty sure he's been out of F1 for decades, and Unk is still 87 rated. That's crazy. Experience needs to be 99. F1 25 AI accidentally recreated the 2025 Imola GP start. Okay, here we go. Verstappen on the front row alongside Lando Norris. They go down towards turn one. I guess I'm just commentating it now. Leclerc getting a bit of a toe off the Papaya car. Verstappen on the outside. He's going to catch. Oh, he's caught the McLaren fully napping. He's absolutely done him. The Ferrari gets pushed down to P4 momentarily as the two on the inside got completely done on the outside. And that actually was literally like the real GP. What was the McLaren doing in that instance as well? Fair play to EA. This is what happens when you breach the cost cap. 45 million over budget. And there is a penalization from the FIA. Refer to the messages. And then here we go. So we've got a stricter cost cap next season. So there's actually a legitimate penalty for going over the cost cap. So you actually literally need to be careful about it then. That's great, because I was a bit concerned there wasn't actually going to be much going on. But fair play, fair play. Red still suits it. It's a little, I'm not going to lie, I don't agree. It looks a little cursed now. It's been so long since he was in the red and white that it looks a little bit cooked. You know, it may just be Alonso's head in the F1 game. Last 2 years, so there's something about those eyes. There is no light behind those eyes anymore in game, and it just is a little bit disconcerting then to see him in the red suit. 95 overall, by the way, though. Oh, okay, I was going to say this is a driver career mode, so you've boosted his overall rating by driving as him, because that would have been kind of crazy in the My Team series. F1 25 Monaco, no throttle world record. I've seen this. There is a weird glitch in the physics on this game where if you go down rapidly, one gear, upper gear, one gear, upper gear, you will actually not only maintain pace going up a hill, but if you're on flat terrain or going down, you will gain speed, even if you're not on throttle. It's just a simple act of gear changing. There's something about, I don't know, the gear jolting, the delivery, whatever. Something clearly broken in the physics a little bit with the gear changing, making you gain speed by just going up and down one gear. And well, I'm going to skip to the end because we're going to see what kind of lap time this is. I mean, it's for no throttle, it is going to be a pretty impressive sub 3 minutes lap time. Like, for no throttle whatsoever, that is actually incredible. 2 minutes 16. Why do people spend £70 over just to play like this? Oh, I mean, it's an open lobby. It's online. I mean, it always happens, isn't it? Whatever is about to happen always happens, in my opinion. Yeah, that always happens. That literally always happens. Things will never change with online, will they? When it comes to open lobbies, at least. As okay, we've actually been decimated. The Mercs cut the corner. The Ferrari brake checked us. Is there anything else that's going to happen? We've got no front wing here, so something is bound to happen. The clip is still going. It's a 3-minute long clip. Have you recorded your entire race, or is there a DNF that's about to occur? I want to skip ahead and see. Oh, here we go. Catastrophic dive bombs are about to occur. The Williams comes in from a different state in America, that was, and absolute chaos ahead. 4 cars battling for position, and surely something else happens. Oh, 3 wide, you know. Actually turning into a bit of an interesting race ahead of us. I'm just waiting for this preview. Oh, here we go. There's a spinner there. The McLaren spins it. We've gone round. There's surely got to be a DNF for you. You wouldn't have given us a 3-minute clip if there wasn't a horrendous amount of contact coming up. So we've gone to lap 2 now. We're being really held up. Come on. Oh, okay. Bit of terrorism going on with the Red Bull and the Merc. And you've done well with front wing damage to get up into first. Okay, you just wanted to gloat. Is that? You wanted to gloat. You got back into first with that level of damage. First livery in F1 25. Look, see, this is what I've been on about in the My Team series, the videos. The decal editor, when you do it right, actually, you know, you really don't maybe need mods. Like, obviously, to get that realism, you'd want them. But the decal editor gives you enough freedom to finally make some more realistic looking sponsors. Obviously, it's not total control like other racing games, but compared to what we used to have, this is night and day, so much better. So this happened after my first race in My Team. Max Verstappen retirement. What? Just a quick note today. Verstappen's official retirement from the sport. What? How? What happened? What kind of abysmal race did he have? Did he crash out of qualifying and then retire on, like, the last lap after an engine failure? Or actually on the first lap, having been last? Is that what put him to retire immediately from Formula 1? Because first race? That's ridiculous. Valid crash out. Okay, here we go. Another bit of abysmal online. Oh, you still... We got a penalty for that. Brilliant. Okay, yeah, okay. You've seen red. Oh, is he going to chase after this guy? Oh, I love this. Sweet justice. That was a great spin, though, by the way. You collected other people and still kept intact. Oh, here we go. Sweet justice, that is, my man. Well done. Disqualified from session at the end. Beautiful. You can now get beached in the gravel in F1 25. What? Really? I feel like they would have said something about this as being a thing, but can you? Oh, yeah, look, his tire is beached in, and the front right is lifting. He's going to show us off-board, thankfully, so we can actually see what's going on, because I would have thought maybe he's got a puncture, maybe that's why he can't leave, but no, he's actually stuck. All 4 tires are inflated, but your front 2 are up because the car is sunk into the ground with the that's actually, why haven't they said that that's a thing now in the game? I feel like that's a really great little tiny addition That is really great to know. Loving the new pit lane at the LiDAR scan Miami track. We're coming down right behind the Mercedes car. Oh, beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Is that the new masterclass line at Miami then? Is it? That's the better way to get out of the pit lane. Just immediately duck through. Walls, they're overrated. Who needs them? The metal, overrated. We'll just drive right through them. You've actually made contact with something in that wall to bump you like that, but we've landed fine. No damage. Exquisite. Not sure why I expected clean racing from a clean racing lobby. Oh, it was actually named clean racing. What a good joke here. Last lap, Brazilian Grand Prix. We're chasing down for first place. So, tensions are high. This is it. We're not going to get down the inside there. We're going to try and line up the move. The sun absolutely blinding us for a moment there. We've done really well on traction. We're on the outside. The Alpine shuts the door. We're going to wait. Are we going to wait right to the end? The Alpine's really struggling. I feel like this car, Top Gear 999, should have this up the hill. He's got the better traction. He's got the good line. The Alpine shuts the door. It's fine right now, but here we are. We've got so much battery to dump. We've been in none the entire time. DRS open, going for the race-winning move. And the clean laps! Clean laps, was it? Clean lap. I mean, I want to see the POV from the other guy. Did he get the same indication of clean laps? Because obviously that's for us driving as the Williams. But it was actually going so well. It was looking so promising. This guy let himself down. That could have just been a really great photo finish, and instead he's had to be a bit harsh to maintain the win. Is there a fix, or am I just bad? You are just bad. You are just bad, and also that's how the game is this year. You just need to learn better to manage the tires, and also really drive with tire wear and figure that out as well. If you're playing career mode, upgrades obviously helping, but for online, I'm curious to see how it actually plays out later down the line with league racing and esports, because the tire wear genuinely is actually very interesting and actually there this year more so than others. I feel to give you those 2 stops, the 3 stops. Just signed Leclerc after he signed with Red Bull. Wait, what? How have you managed that? You signed him after he signed with Red Bull, so you stole him away. He got a contract in place, is it? You're saying? And you stole him. I didn't even think that was possible. I mean, if that is, I'm definitely going to want to try that in the future. Try and nick someone, maybe, just out of spite, like a rival driver or something like that. But Leclerc and Red Bull, there's been, a lot of funny chat about, rumors and whatever, and, imagining drivers in other teams. Leclerc suits Red Bull colors. You've got to admit it. He actually suits the Red Bull colors quite well, but at the same time, it also doesn't look right because he's just such a Ferrari man through and through. But that's interesting. The wording, I don't know if that's just maybe the wording of it. It's maybe a little bit giving on more than it actually is. But if you can sign someone after they've signed with someone else initially, that's jokes. And that's where we're going to end it for today, guys. If you have enjoyed it, be sure to hit the like button. Let me know what you thought in the comments below. If you're around here, then do get subscribed for weekly Formula 1 content. I'll catch you guys around. Goodbye.